is the Toronto Blue Jays, and the Toronto Blue Jays are traveling to the Oakland A's, and this game will be going off at 10:05 Pacific time, and Oakland opens up, Toronto opens up a $1.05 favorite, and a little bit of steam, seeing them $1.10 in a couple spots. The total's been a solid 8. The Blue Jays are hot right now, 10-3, their last 13 overall, but they don't do well versus a left-handed pitcher, 2-9, their last 11 versus a lefty. When Hap's on the mound, they do well though, 10-3, his last 13 overall. So you definitely see some reasons for Toronto, but you're also seeing a reason why they falter. Left-handed pitcher is a strong thing. When a team struggles with a left-handed pitcher, you certainly want to be aware of that. A's 6-1, their last 7 home versus a lefty. So here's a team that's doing well against left-handed pitchers, and they're also, but they don't do well in their first game of a series. 7-23, and they're cold right now. 2-7 overall, and quality start from Renea. He's 2-5 after that quality start. So not much of a side here. The total is maybe a little bit of an overing for. For Toronto right now, they're 11-5 on the road. They're 10-3 on grass. But when they're facing that lefty, 18-7-3 to the under. And they're 33-16-4 versus a left-handed pitcher to the under. Their last 53 overall. So, A's come in 6 out of 7 overs at home. 6 out of 8 overs versus a lefty. Getting a lot of both ways, guys. Over 4-0 the last 6 meetings. The Jays 7-3 the last 10, but 3-7 in Oakland. I'll leave the game alone, guys. Let's move on to the next game. And that is going to be the Washington Nationals. And they are traveling up to down to the LA Dodgers. I really don't know if that would be up or down. Pretty interesting, Washington to LA. We'll figure that one out later. So, but the Nationals are hot right now on the road. 6 out of the last 7 games. 5 out of the last 6 versus a lefty. And 5 out of their last 6 overall. 6 out of the last 7 was on the road. So they're 19-9 following a win. But when Gonzalez gets on the mound, 6-13 after scoring 5 runs or more, and they doubled that last night and some. So the Dodgers 5 straight during the first game of a series, 4 straight versus a lefty, 8-3 overall, 38-15 at home, 5-2 in Ryu's last 7 home starts, but Ryu's 2-9 is the last 11 starts overall. So if anything, maybe there's a little bit of an edge on the dog with Washington, getting themselves maybe $1.15, $1.20 on a dog there. Current line, it did open up $1.30. It's been $1.30, pretty much solid. 8.5 has been the number, and maybe you get $1.20 on Washington, maybe a little value on the dog. The over's 4 out of 5 for the Nationals. The under, though, 4 straight versus a lefty, 9 out of 12 versus a lefty. On the road, 9-3-1 during the first game of the series have gone over, and Gonzalez is their over pitcher. 4 straight overs during the first game of the series, 4 straight overs on the road, 35-17-5 to the over after scoring 5 runs or more in their previous game. The Dodgers come in with under material, under 4-1, last 5, under 8-2, their last 10 starts overall, and the Nats. So much for that value on the dog, guys, when you like the head-to-head stuff. 8-26. Their last 34 meetings in LA. So they have not done the job in LA. And the over 6-1-1 the last 8 meetings. So a lot of